Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Now, this video, it's going to be a quick one. The Toronto Maple Leafs have made some cuts, and they have narrowed down their roster ready for the 2021. It's not going to be 2020 because it's 2021 already, the 2021 season. So there are some names, obviously, that you expect. Yes, Austin Matthews did make the team. And then, obviously, there's some surprises in here as well. Some players that didn't have the best camp or were outshined by some other players. One name in particular that surprised me. So let's just go through this. We've got Alex Barabanov, expected to be on it. Sheldon Keefe already said they got him pegged in for that third line. Mitch Marner, Wayne Simmons, Travis Boyd. Now, in my previous video, I expected Travis Boyd not to make it. I thought he was destined to go to the AHL. But there you go, he's made the team. I expect him to be on the taxi squad. We've got Austin Matthews, Jason Spezza, Adam Brooks is another one. Again, with Adam Brooks, he had the potential to make it, but I thought he might end up being on a taxi squad or heading down to the AHL. He's made the team. Superman, Ilya Mikheyev, he's there. John Tavares is there. Zach Hyman, William Nylander, Joe Thornton, Alex Kerfoot, Nick Robertson, and Jimmy Vesey. So out of all of these forwards, I was surprised about Boyd and Brooks. I'm pumped Nick Robertson made it. Phenomenal. Brilliant. I figured he'd be on at least the taxi squad anyway, but him making this team, it's great. He had I liked him in the blue and white game. He had that one heck of a shot. He's put in the effort. He's put in the work. Let's go, Nick Robertson. Now, on the aspect of Travis Boyd and Adam Brooks, both are capable. They deserve to be on this team, but it does surprise me. Now looking at it, like when Dennis Malgin was put, whatever, on waivers or whatever, to be sent down didn't surprise me. Nick Patan. Again, he could have been on the team, on the taxi squad, but again, it doesn't surprise me. But the one that does surprise me is Pierre Engvall. Now, from what I've read and everything, Pierre didn't have the best camp. At times, there was rumors that even Keefe was kind of unimpressed with him, and his, I guess, tenacity is he wasn't that workhorse that you expected from him. I don't know if this is true or not, but I think it was Engvall. I know he signed that 2-year, $2.5 million deal or whatever it was, but I think he is waiver exempt. I'm not sure. Comment down below if he is or not. But if he is, then he can go to the AHL, because the AHL is going to start up in February anyway, and he can work his way up, and hopefully he can get another chance with the team. Having Adam Brooks and Travis Boyd there, sure, why not? But we'll go back to them anyway, because let's go over the defense and where my predictions, where I expected the Leafs to be, is much different based on who's here and who's not here. So on defense, Bogosian making it, of course. Mikko Lehtinen, oh man, did he look good. I've read that he's looked good. The blue and white game, he looks good. Loving that. TJ Brody, Jake Muzzin, of course. Dermott's there, of course. I know he's like 7th, 8th D. Morgan Riley, yep. Justin Hall, expect him to play with Muzzin. And then Rasmus Sandin, I think he's that 7-8 as well. This D, I love it. But there's one name missing that I expected to be at least on the taxi squad. When Sheldon Keefe said they have between 10 and 12 D that could play, I expected them at least to take 9. And Timothy Liljegren, I thought he'd be the 9th D, just have him as a taxi squad guy. I know they're going to go with the, 12 forwards, 6D or something like that. They're going to go with 6D all year. But Keefe said he wasn't against going with a 7th D. And then I figured, Liljegren, 9th D, pop in there. If injuries, whatever, he can move up the chart. And he would do better being with this team. However, I do understand it where if the AHL goes ahead and he's back in the AHL, he's the number 1 D now. It's not going to be Sandin. It's It's going to be Liljegren. He's going to take on more responsibility. He's going to get more playing time. So I do understand why he was sent down, why he's going to the AHL. He's the top guy now. So he's taking that responsibility from Sandin. Sandin's taking that step to make the Leafs. Liljegren, it's his opportunity to be the leader in the Marlies. So let's see what he can do. So bringing it back to Brooks and Boyd, the only thing here is I figured it was going to be Engvall in and Liljegren in, Brooks and Boyd not. However, with what I said before, coming out of camp, maybe Engvall just needs to go down to the AHL and put in the work to get another chance. Liljegren down in the AHL to get more time and to develop into that leadership, that number one defenseman role. So then when he finally makes that transition, hopefully next year, he can jump right in with the Toronto Maple Leafs. So overall, forwards, defense makes sense to me. And then, of course, goalies, you got Anderson, Campbell, Dell. Sweet. There's the team. Looking at it, you'd expect, you have your Matthews, Marner, Thornton. You've got your Tavares, Nylander, and Vesey. You've got Kerfoot in there with Hyman and Mikheyev. Remember, Hyman's probably going to jump in between first and third line. And then fourth line, you got Barabanov, you got Simmons, and I don't know, Jason Spezza, I guess. Spezza might not play every night. Thornton might not play every night. Robertson jumps in there. Brooks, Boyd in there. You'll get some rest days just like you do in the NBA. Loving it. Defense, you're probably going to go, of course, you got Riley and Brody. I'm thinking they might go Muzzin and Lettinen. And then do you go Bogosian, Hall? Or do you just go Bogosian with Lettinen and let it go Muzzin and Hall, Riley and Brody? Either way, I'm happy as can be. You got Sandin waiting in the wings there. You got Dermott who can play as well. Goalies, Freddie number 1, Jack number 2, Dell number 3. So that's it for me. Let me know what you think of this Toronto Maple Leafs roster. Are there some surprises in there? Would you change anything? Please comment down below. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe. See you next time. It's almost game day. Let's go Leafs. Go Leafs go.